How evictions work, what renters need to know. Landlords can't just lock you out. First, they must terminate the tenancy. If you don't leave or fix the problem, they can then file an eviction suit. Your landlord can't evict you without terminating the tenancy first. This usually means giving you adequate written notice in a manner that complies with state law. If you don't move or fix, cure, the problem that prompted the notice, the landlord can file a lawsuit to evict you. In order to win, the landlord must prove that you did something wrong that justifies ending the tenancy. State laws contain detailed requirements for landlords who want to end a tenancy. Each state has its own procedures as to how termination notices and eviction papers must be written and delivered to the tenant served. Landlords must follow state rules and procedures exactly or risk having their case thrown out of court. When a landlord might send a notice of termination for cause. Although terminology varies somewhat from state to state, when you violate your rental agreement or lease in some way, you'll likely receive one of the following types of termination notices. Pay rent or quit notice. Landlords give these to tenants who haven't paid the rent. If you receive one of these, you have a few days, 3 to 5 in most states, to pay the rent or move out, quit. If you move out but don't pay, your landlord can still sue you for the amount of rent you owe. Cure or quit notice. Landlords give these to tenants who violate a term or condition of the lease or rental agreement, such as a no pets clause or the promise to refrain from making excessive noise. Usually, you have a set amount of time in which to correct or cure the violation. If you don't want to or can't fix the violation, you must move out by the deadline given in the notice. Unconditional quit notice. This is the harshest type of notice to quit. It orders the tenant to move out, and doesn't give them the chance to pay the rent or correct a lease or rental agreement violation. In most states, unconditional quit notices are allowed only if you have repeatedly violated a significant lease or rental agreement clause, been late with the rent on more than one occasion, seriously damaged the premises, or engaged in serious illegal activity, such as drug dealing on the premises. When a landlord might send a notice of termination without cause. Even when you haven't violated the rental agreement and have not been late paying rent, a landlord can probably ask you to move out at any time, assuming you don't have a fixed-term lease, as long as the landlord gives you a long enough notice period. For example, if you have a month-to-month rental agreement, in most states your landlord can give you a 30-day notice to vacate to terminate a tenancy, even if you've been an ideal tenant. For more free information, visit evictionguardians.com.